Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Misha Blackman and thank you for clicking on this video. So welcome to Thursday's vlog. As I mentioned in my past couple of videos that you can check out, actually I'll put a link right above here that you can check out. I said that I would be doing 2 videos a week going forward, and my second video of the week would be kind of a more chilled out video, a more casual video of me showing you some behind the scenes of in my life and just other things that I'm interested in. So today I wanted to talk about skincare, and I wanted to give you a first impressions demonstration of me using a new product that I just ordered. So I ordered this product, and it is called the Aztec Indian Healing Clay, and apparently it can be used for, it says deep pore cleansing. So basically it's the world's most powerful facial. I was looking for face products, skin products, because I have been breaking out for the longest time and I'm trying to figure out why and like what I can do to fix it. So I saw a bunch of videos on this product and a lot of good reviews, so I decided that I wanted to test it out. So I did basically, like, I went on Amazon and I bought a few different face products or skin products recently, and I'm not usually an online shopper, but as we all know, during this quarantine, everything is closed. Like, all the malls are closed. It's really hard to find like your day-to-day things. So I wanted to talk about 2 things today. So I'm gonna do the demonstration and show you guys how the mask is on my face and how it feels for the first time. But also I really wanted to talk about Amazon, because I've done like just a little bit of research on it recently. And as I'm looking into investing in stocks and stuff, the Amazon stock price has skyrocketed during this quarantine period. And it's kind of obvious why, because of everyone running towards online shopping during this time when everything is closed. But I just think it's a little bit fascinating, like how much it has increased, and I wanted to chat about it while I put on this mask. So first, I'm just going to show you what I bought on Amazon. So I bought 4 things. I'm trying to create like a new facial regimen and hoping that I'll see some good results from it. So the first thing I bought is the Aztec Healing Clay that I just mentioned. Then I bought this aloe vera moisturizing gel. So I used aloe vera gel before when I was doing more of a facial routine in the past. Not this same brand. I can't remember the brand that I used, and I wish I could because it really worked well as a moisturizer, and I would put on kind of a thick amount before I went to sleep, and it really worked well. But I'm gonna try this one out. I've used it just a couple times. I got all of this stuff in the mail like a couple days ago, so I've only used everything for a couple of days, except for the mask. I haven't used that yet, or the clay mask. I bought African black soap. I have purchased this before a long time ago, and I've used some different African black soaps, but this one is by Shea Moisture, and it smells amazing. I already actually see results from using this, and I've only used it for 2 days, twice a day. I have no makeup on my face right now, and you can see that I have a little bit of bumps on my skin. Right now I don't have any big pimples. Thank God, fingers crossed. I just have some scarring from larger pimples that I had. So I'm trying to get rid of that scarring, and I'm trying to just unclog my skin because I have oily skin. And so a little bit more often than pimples, I'm just getting like small whiteheads and blackheads, and I just feel like my skin is clogged. And as much as I wash my face, I'm not having an easy time unclogging it. So I'm hoping that this clay mask will be able to help. And this soap though it's already brightened up my face, so you guys can try this out too if you are interested. And then I bought this. It's by Garnier Micellar Water. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's just for makeup removal and cleansing, and you don't have to rinse it off. So I just shake it up and put a little bit of this on like a cotton pad and wipe off your face. So my face has already been cleansed before I do this mask. So I did that, and the mask, so it's literal powder. Like it looks like that. And so you have to mix it with equal parts raw apple cider vinegar or water. And it says apple cider vinegar works best. Use in a non-metal bowl. Stir the mixture well into a smooth paste, and then add the clay. Add more clay or liquid as needed. So I'm gonna quickly do that. Like the videos that I watched, everyone had the apple cider vinegar with the ingredient called the mother. I'll put a picture of it over here so you can see. That's the one you're supposed to use, apparently. I don't have that one. I just have regular like apple cider vinegar, like from the kitchen. And so that's what I'm gonna use. Hopefully it does the same job. I mean, some people just use water. I'm gonna use actually part apple cider vinegar and part water, because I don't know, I've heard that this is kind of strong, and I don't know how my face is gonna react to it, so I feel like the apple cider vinegar might make it even more powerful, and I don't really want to risk like just a strong reaction. So I'm gonna mix part apple cider vinegar and part water. So I'm gonna do that and I'll be right back. So guys, I've put about this much into a bowl. So not that much, like I might need to add more, but that's what I put in right now. I'm adding water. It's actually like kind of smoking. That's a little crazy. I'm sure you cannot see it on camera, but it looks like it's kind of, anyways, there's water in there. And then I can add some vinegar, apple cider vinegar. And that's like sizzling now. You hear, I don't know if you can hear that on camera. That's crazy. Okay, I might need to add some more of the clay. Wow, listen to that. Don't mind my broken, chipping Sigma brush. It's just what I'm using to mix this. So I definitely have too much liquid because it's not a paste, it's like a soup. So I'm gonna have to add more clay. I feel like I'm gonna be making too much of this, I don't know. It's kind of a lot now. It's like bubbling. Okay, so we have the clay now, and I'm going to start applying it. I just have like, I could only find a kind of small makeup application brush that I'm gonna use to put it on. I might even resort to my fingers if this doesn't work out very well, but you can use your fingers, you can use a brush, you can use whatever you have to put it on. So while I do that, all right, so let's get started. Yeah, I think this brush will work actually. I'm not gonna put too thick of a layer on this time because it is my first time, and also because I think it takes quite long to dry, and I don't have too long to wait for this to dry because I'm actually headed out shortly. So I just wanted to film this for you guys before I run out. So what I actually wanted to talk to you guys about today while I do this is Amazon, like I mentioned. So I just think it's so cool how things are kind of changing. I mean, it's cool and it's a little scary for some people at the same time, because I feel like it won't be long before online shopping is even bigger than it is right now. So Amazon is owned by Jeff Bezos, and I just learned that Jeff is actually the richest person in the world today. Bill Gates is second, but Jeff's net worth, I read, is $145 billion USD, which is pretty crazy. And so Amazon, right, is already a big company before this pandemic started, obviously. But I was looking at the stock prices as of late just to do some comparison. And I wanted to share with you guys that on March the 2nd, Amazon's stock price was $1,953.95 USD. That was on March the 2nd. So that was just before everything really started to lock down in the US and Canada. So, sorry, I'll get back to Amazon, but right now the mask feels like it's getting tighter. There's no tingling sensation at all. It's really cool, and I think it's just cold because of the apple cider vinegar. It was in the fridge, so that made it really cool, but it's getting tighter really fast. It doesn't feel bad though, it feels nice actually. I'm gonna keep this on for about 15 minutes. Like I was saying, I have a few statistics about Amazon. So like I said, March 2nd, it was about $1,900. March 12th, Amazon stock dipped. So this is really when like people started panic selling. So panic selling stocks that they owned. And this whole pandemic has caused a lot of stocks to go down, right? Huge decreases. Even stocks like Microsoft and Apple, they all went down during that dip, like mid-March, like 30%. And so Amazon dipped a little bit too. It dipped down to 1,600, so 1,676 was the price on March 12th. Now 2 months later, May 12th, the stock price today closed at $2,356.95 USD. So that's a huge increase. Right after mid-March, it dipped to that 1,600, but then a few days later it started climbing. And that's because everyone realized, like, okay, everything's shut down. How else are we gonna buy the things that we need? And everyone was trying to buy things that they couldn't find in the stores because the stores were selling out. So people were just running to Amazon. And I just think it's so crazy because imagine the people that owned Amazon stock already at that point have made so much money. So obviously Amazon, I think, as a young beginner investor, Amazon would be so cool to own, but obviously it is pretty expensive to own. And I think, based off of a little bit of what I heard when I was doing my small research, that you can buy fractional shares of Amazon. Correct me if I'm wrong if you know the answer to that, but I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna look into fractional shares in general, and I might talk about that in one of my Monday videos, because I definitely would want to do that if I can. Because obviously 2,500 is pretty expensive for one share, but it's been forecasted that Amazon is going to reach $3,000 USD per share by the end of this year, or like in the next year. Amazon announced their first quarter earnings on April 30th, 2020. so just a little while ago, and their earnings were $75.5 billion in revenue, just in the first quarter alone. But yeah, I basically just wanted to touch on that. Like, it's such an interesting time in the world right now. Some companies and businesses are really having a hard time right now. Some people are really having a hard time right now because of job losses, because of companies going out of business, companies closing down. People are losing a lot of money. There's a lot of loss happening right now, unfortunately. But at the same time, there's certain industries that are actually thriving off of this pandemic. And that seems like that always happens during recessions. Like, there's gonna be certain industries that are gonna do amazing. Okay, so as you guys can see, my mask is hardening. It's getting a little bit harder to talk because it's pretty tight. So I'm going to keep this on for another 10 minutes or so, and then I will come back to you guys. Okay, so it's really, really tight. I can barely talk, and I didn't even use a thick layer. But I'd say it's been almost 15 minutes now. It's super tight, but I'm just trying to wait for it all to dry, because the darker areas are where it's still kind of, it's not wet, it's just kind of like dampish. The lighter areas are where it's super dry now, so you can see. They look crazy. It looks kind of weird, actually. All the cracks. But I kind of feel, the tightness makes me feel like it's doing something. I'm hoping that I'll be able to extract everything. Okay guys, so I am back. This is what my face looks like after the mask. It feels really soft. It feels very soft. Other than that, obviously I won't really know any more about it until I give it some time, give my skin some time to see if there's any kind of a reaction or any results. Obviously it looks pretty much the same. It's just really soft and it feels nice. The only con that I found, and it's not really a con for the product, but it's just maybe a preference thing, and also what I'm used to. I'm used to like the peel off masks. I haven't done a clay mask in a really long time. So this was really hard and it was a little bit challenging to get off. So I was just using warm water on my fingers at first, and I was just kind of circular motions trying to like soften up the clay, but it just took a long time to get it off. And eventually I just got a towel with warm water and just kind of started like scrubbing a little bit harder with the towel, and I was able to get it off. That's the only downside, I guess. And it's not really a downside, it's just me, because I'm used to like the mask that you put on and you just peel off really easily. So that's the only thing. Otherwise, I really like it so far. I'm excited to see like the results of my skin. My skin looks bright and it feels soft, and I'm happy with that. So if you guys are interested, let me know if you want an update on my progress. I might come on here and even do like a full skincare routine, or like at least tell you like my routine and show you results if I do get good results and I'm able to clear up these dark scars and stuff. I will let you guys know. I also wanted to show you something that's really helped in my cleansing routine, or like just cleansing, not really a routine, but the cleansing that I've done over the years. This is super old. This is a spin brush by Vanity Planet. I know that they have newer ones now, and I got it at a discounted rate because I had a coupon code from another influencer who was promoting them. So I don't have a coupon code. This is not sponsored at all or anything, but this really helps. The brush really helps to get deep down into your pores, and especially when I'm wearing heavier makeup, I always cleanse with this so that I can get everything, make sure all the makeup is off. So just wanted to give you guys that note. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, my little demonstration on the Aztec Indian Healing Clay Mask, as well as a few points I made on Amazon and the Amazon stock right now. So thanks so much for watching, guys. If you are new to my channel, be sure to subscribe, and if you liked this video, everyone, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps my channel to grow. So I will see you guys next Monday for another video and next Thursday for another vlog. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.